Namaste students, Kusha Vidya. I am JVN Dr. Vaichandra, Assistant Professor Jyoti VIDYAPEETH, Women's University, Jaipur. In today's session, we are going to discuss about the spontaneous mutation. Spontaneous mutation arises from the variety of sources, which includes the error in a DNA replication. Okay, that is the spontaneous solution and the transposable genetic elements. Okay. For example, one example of a spontaneous mutation is the appearance of a sickle cell anemia in humans. It occurs naturally and has struck around for the new generation because it is the beneficiary to carry the sickle cell anemia. Anemia and the high incidence of malaria. Okay. So, what are the causes of spontaneous mutation? Mutation occurs or arises spontaneously at low frequency, owing to the chemical instability of the purine and pyrimidine bases and to the error during the DNA replication. Another cause of the spontaneous mutation is copying error during the DNA replication. So, what is spontaneous variations? The availability of a spontaneous occurring the genetic variant is an important driving force of the biological evolution. That is, some genetical variations occur fully at random along the DNA filament. Another is the rather than statistical reproductivity along with every possible sites. So, what are the four types of mutation take place? Like germline mutations occurs in the germ gametes, somatic mutations occur in other body cells. Chromosomal alterations are the mutations that change the chromosomal structures on the point mutation are single nucleotide. The frame shift mutations which occurs due to the deletions and shifting of the frames. Okay. So here, so what are the heritable changes here taking place? Mutation are heritable change in the DNA. That means they are essential during the genetic in many other biological fields. Okay. So how these are useful, right? Somatic mutations occurs in the non-reproductive cells or a germline mutations occur in a cell that give rise to the gametes. Okay. Then the spontaneous mutation, that means the mutation that are result of the natural changes in DNA structures. All types of the point mutations occur spontaneously. That is the SG1 G2 phase of the cell cycle or by the movements of the transpose. The spontaneous mutation rate in eukaryotes is between 10 to the power minus 4 to 10 to the power minus 6 gene per generation. Okay. So here the genetic constitution of the organism affects its mutation rate. In Drosophila, the male and the female of the same strain have the similar mutation rate, or the flies of the different strains, however, may be different mutation rates. So many spontaneous errors are corrected by the cellular repair systems and do not become fixed in the DNA. So the spontaneous mutations are caused mainly by the spontaneous replication error. That is the tautomer shifts or the wobbler base pairs, separate or the unequal crossing over or spontaneous chemical changes. Okay. So here the different unequal crossing overs take place or the spontaneous chemical changes take place or delineation where the loss of the amino acid from a base or delineation may occur spontaneously or induced by the mutagenic chemicals. Okay. So induced mutations are those results from the change by the environmental chemical or radiations are called induced. That means a number of environmental agents are capable of damaging the DNA, including certain chemical and radiations. So the mutagen, any environment agent that significantly increase the rate of a mutation. The first discovery of the chemical mutagen was made by JVWU. So the induced mutation, that is the base analogues or the alkaline agent or eliminations or hydroxyamine or oxidative reactions or intercalating agents or radiations. So the base analogues are the chemicals with the structure similar to that of any of the four standard base of a DNA. So the DNA polymerase cannot distinguish these analogues from the standard base. If the base analogues are present between the replication, they may be incorporated into newly synthesized DNA molecules. So the alkylating agent, that is the chemical that donates the alkaline group for these agents, the methyl group or the methyl group is added in a nucleotide base and some chemicals. Elimination or in addition to the spontaneous occurrence can be used by some chemicals or the nitrogenous acid cytosine creating the uracils and which in the next round of the replication pairs with adenine producing the C3G translation of the mutant. Hydroxyamines are the specific base modifying mutations that add a hydroxyl group to a cytosine and it converts the cytosine into hydroxycytosine. These conversion increase the frequency of the rare tautomers and this tautomer pair with adenine and instead of the guanine to lead the CA to GA translations. Okay. Oxidative reactions take place and these oxidative reactions form the oxidative damage to the DNA molecules or the superoxide radicals or the hydroxy peroxide or hydroxyl radicals formation. Okay. Intercalating the agents and intercalating agents producing the mutations by the sandwiching themselves or they distorted these dimensional structure of the radicals and causing the single nucleotide insertion and deletion in replications. So here the radiating breakdown of the covalent bonding include those in the DNA and in leading cause to the chromosomal mutations. Okay. So the ionization, also the frequency of the resulting in double-stranded breakdown in DNA ionizing radiations has a cumulative effect in kill cells at high dose. That means the UV of 254 to 266 nanometer cause the purine and the pyrimidine to form an abnormal dimer bond and bulge in the DNA strands. Okay. So the UV, X-rays, etc. Okay. So what are the genetic mosaic? Here, the presence of the two or more population of the cells with different genotypes in one individual who have developed from a single fertilized egg. That means the phenomena was discovered by Kurt Stern. Okay. Somatic mosaicism where the somatic cells of the body are more than one genotype. That means it is a rare case, but intersex conditions can cause by mosaicism where some cells are in the body and forming the This session is powered by 2.0 to VIDYAPEETH Women's University, Jaipur. If you have any queries, we'll discuss in the problem solving session. Thank you.